So the big news of the day, Israel's prime minister warning a nuclear deal with Iran could threaten the survival of Israel, but taking steps to smooth over tensions with the Obama administration, saying the alliance between Israel and America never stronger.
Reports of the demise of the Israeli-U.S. relations is not only premature, they're just wrong. Our alliance is stronger than ever in our part of the world, and increasingly in every part of the world. No one makes alliances with the weak.
Doug Schoen, former advisor to President Bill Clinton, and a Fox News contributor, David Avella, the chair of GOPAC, a Republican training organization. Did I just hear Benjamin Netanyahu sound political, Doug? I mean, he's saying that never before has there been a stronger alliance between the U.S. and Israel?
Gretchen, with all due respect, that doesn't sound political to me. That sounds to me like a characterization of an alliance very similar to what John Kerry himself said yesterday on the Sunday shows. I think the real issue here is with the uncharacteristic and unprecedented rift between President Obama and Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. Both sides are trying to make it clear this is a temporary rift, not, as Susan Rice said last week, a decisive rupture in the relationship.
But which one is it, David? Because I don't think they've really ever had a fantastic relationship. And I think when people hear Bibi Netanyahu say that today, maybe he needs to say that for the world to hear. But does anyone believe it?
This administration, you never know where they are on such issues. You have Samantha Powers, who just came out today and said that the U.S.-Israeli relationship is above politics. The reason the president wouldn't meet with Netanyahu is he didn't want to get involved in the Israeli elections.
Do you agree with that, Doug?
It seems to me a statement of fact. It is above politics. And the fact that the UN ambassador...
So then meet with...
David, can I finish?
Sure.
Can I finish? The fact that the UN ambassador, the Secretary of State, and the Prime Minister of Israel all repeated something that I think is elemental, that the relationship between Israel and the United States is really unbreakable, is well above politics, and very reassuring to me as a Democrat, an American, and a patriot, and yes, as a Jew.
So can we see that from Doug's point of view, that, because the way I was seeing it was, okay, everyone knows there's been this rift, and then he says everything's fantastic, so, But what Doug is saying is that no matter what happens, even if President Obama and Bibi don't get along, that the alliance still stands strong.
The alliance may stand strong until we start seeing real actions. And what we do know is the president is trying to negotiate with Iran, who wants to have nuclear weapons. The U.S. Congress wants to pass higher sanctions against Iran. The president doesn't want that. Where are Senate and House Democrats, beyond this speech, beyond whether they actually attend the speech or not, where are they going to vote when John Boehner and Mitch McConnell bring up tougher sanctions for Iran? Are they going to follow the president and be against them?
Well, I thought it was interesting because Netanyahu did display this map during his speech. I'm sure you both saw it. He shows Iran's, allegiances and support of terrorism on 5 different continents. And at the same time, Doug, we have an administration who's speaking to Iran. So it's a bit weird, is it not?
Well, I think it is wrong-headed to think that we can make a deal with Iran. I think on this, David and I would agree. Make a deal, allow them to become a nuclear power, recognize that they are state sponsors of terror, and effectively throw in with them to fight ISIS in the Middle East. I think that's just wrong. But the alliance between Israel and the United States, I think, will succeed beyond both Prime Minister Netanyahu's term in office and Barack Obama's term as President of the United States.
All right, well, that's reassuring to so many people because obviously Israel incredibly important
in
that part of the world.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we'll see.